So, were you able to complete the assignment I gave you? Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
I'm asking, were you able to complete the assignment I gave you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, today's session is going to be interactive. Um, I'm not going to teach. You guys will do everything. So, um, I'll be starting from, I think now arrangement I have Nana Dade, I have Kwame Apieje and Christian. So I'll start in that order. Okay. So when I get to your turn, you present your screen and then show me the work that you've done. And then we also will go through various things that we've after this. We go through what we've done so far, try to demonstrate your understanding of what we've done before we could add up. Because now we've done a lot. We've done from the basics, start from the string up to class. So the most important part of Python we've covered so far. So we'll be going into details of maybe how to add other stuff. But I can assure you what exactly you needed to know. I've actually tackled some of them. So I need a reinforcement learning. So I want to see what you've done, you've gotten it before I will add more. Okay, so now I'm going to do the reinforcement kind of learning. Let me see what you can do in practice. So today I will not share my screen most often. You are going to share your screen with us. But then the assignment I gave you, I think that day was you wanted to know where you can upload your assignment. So quickly, I just provided a link on the platform. So let me walk you through that briefly, and then we can. So anytime I give any assignment, you use the same medium to submit your assignment. So I will share my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so when we get to our platform, so what I'll do is I'm going to move as a student. So let me shift to a different platform like what you will see. Okay, so whatever that I'm going to do, it will be the same as what you will do. Okay, so when you log in, this is what you will see. Okay, so now here you will see assignment one. Okay, so you just click on this. Just click on this link, and then you come down. You see submission. So you can see down there submission is down there. Okay. So you click on add submission. So add submission, now you will see you have this interface. Okay, so here you can upload your file from here. So if I have a file on my desktop, I'll just click here and I go straight to where your file is. So I can go here and upload the file. So for instance, if your file is the Python file, so I'll go straightly to my desktop. I have a Python file there. So this is the work. So I'll just add this file. Okay. And then you can just, if you want to save as, you can add, but it's not that important. So click on add. So now, yes, click on save. Okay, so with this, I can see your file. So once I log in, I'll see your file has been submitted. Then you can see here, submitted for grading. Okay, so this is how you can submit to the platform, and you can remove it if maybe, of course, you've seen that you just send a wrong file, you can still remove it because there's time, not the dev date, the date is not yet. So you can still remove, you can still edit your submission. Okay. So with this, I believe you can submit your work later. Not now, maybe later on you can submit it. So for now, I want us to focus on the presentation. Okay. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So I'll stop sharing. Okay, so I'll start with Nana. So Nana Adadi,
Yeah.
if you, you can present your screen, show us what you've done.
As in the assignment.
Yeah, as in your son.
Hey, then I'll be doing it with you guys. So personally, I've written it in my notebook, but that's why I was asking where to do it, if to use VS Code or something. But I personally wrote the algorithm in like a notebook.
Okay, so we'll give you 15 minutes to do that. Okay, it's all part of learning. So I believe we are learning, so it's part. So just 15 minutes to take us through what you've done. Okay.
All right. Please, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, it's showing. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay.
So if you, in case you want to use any editor, it's allowed. Okay. So if you are conversant with using the editor, no problem.
Uh, uh, sorry. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, we can hear you.
Okay. So we were asked to create a function and like a class. So I'm going to start with the function. Please, can you see the screen? I'm on Windows PowerShell.
We can see that. Okay, so
Okay.
continue.
Okay. So well, I'm basically going to create a like a function, a simple function to do some like a simple math calculation, just some addition. Uh, so this function is called my sum. Oh, sorry. Please, I'm coming. I didn't bring the variables. So the purpose of this function is to add the two variables found in the parentheses, the brackets. So the operation is called summation here. So I'm basically going to add x and y together. That's the purpose of the function I am creating. So summation is equal to x plus y. So this is basically the function. Please, I would like to warn that this is not what I'm presenting as my homework, but uh, I'm just doing something out of my understanding. So yeah, this is the function. So here I am going to call my sum and input like two variables. So it did the summation. Please, do you guys get it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
When he asks the question, just kindly respond. Okay. Okay. So
And yeah, as far as the class is concerned, uh, okay, this one too, I'm going to create a simple class using like knowledge from what he taught us yesterday. So the class is called class. Yeah, so I took inspiration from like I don't know the course I am offering in school. Hey, am I on the right track? So.
Yeah, for class, we will not add the open and close brackets in front.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the purpose of the class I am creating is to basically do some simple calculations regarding electrical appliances. So basically in school we're taught that electrical appliances can be either inductive, resistive, or capacitive. So this class is to use some simple attributes, voltage, current, and power to be able to calculate for the resistance, the inductance, and the capacitance. But for the purpose of this class, this setting, I'm only going to do that for resistance. Please, do you get me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. An arrow. The comma.
Comma.
Uh,
So yeah,
please, what's the problem with the comma?
because it's a method. I know a
Uh,
method to end it with a column. Okay.
colon. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Please, the assigning of the self to the voltage, current, and power, is it supposed to be found inside that method?
Yeah, it's supposed to be inside the initial method. Okay. Because,
So I'm going to indent it.
yeah, you are going to indent. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so basically, I'm done with the initialization. So the attributes of this whole class is voltage, current, and power. And before we do any operations or we create any other methods, we were taught that we have to do this initial one. Please, can I continue?
Yeah, you
Or if
can.
there is any,
Yes, you can
okay.
continue.
I'm making a comment here.
Okay, so your comment, let it be inside the indent. Okay.
Okay.
Children with the class. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's your comment for the comment you are making. Yeah. So that's okay.
Okay. Can I go through? So I said for the purpose of this class, I'm only going to deal with like one method, which is finding the resistance of a resistor using the attributes given there. Can I go through?
Sure, you can continue.
Okay. The inside. Wait. So. So for this one, are you going to use the self dot voltage, the self dot current, the self dot power instead of the voltage, current, and power?
Okay, so every method you create in the class supposed to have a self.
A
So the
self.
yes, the self makes it a method. So if without a self, it's become a function.
A function. Okay.
Yeah. So but then it's not compulsory that every method should have what we call attributes. Okay, so you may derive the attribute from the initial method. Okay, with the initial constructor. But if based on what you are doing, if you want to have one for that, so what it does, it will now override the default one because you've already set for initial. So if you are not going to use the one that you create your own in that method, it means that that one is going to override the initial one. I hope you
And
get.
question, yeah, I get you. But question, so that means for every other method you create, apart from the one I'm creating right now, for example, if I were to include attributes in the one I'm creating right now,
Mhm.
that would mean you said it will override the initial one you made. So that would
So
mean that like for every method you create, like it's going to use the one that that has overwritten what I did with the initial.
yes,
Please, if
so
you get me.
yeah, the initial one, for instance, maybe you can create another method instead
Mhm,
of maybe voltage, current, and power.
mhm.
Maybe here may have another extra something that is not part, hasn't been declared in the initial.
Yeah.
So that can be there. But even if something that is already here, you can just inherit that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So for this one, I don't do I have to I don't have to add any attributes to this one.
So if you are not going to add any attribute, all that you needed to do is to add yourself to that. So
Okay.
if all that attribute that you are using is the one that you declare here, so you can
Mhm.
just add it within that method, and then you inherit from this one.
Okay.
So if you are going to inherit, you just add self. Then you call the the name of that attribute.
As in I should add self to
No, I'm saying that based on
uh
what you're going to do. If you
yeah.
want to use the name voltage, you do self dots, then you get access to that. Okay.
Oh, okay. 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 This way,
Yes, yes.
do I have to add the brackets or they are not needed?
No, no, they are not.
Okay. Oh, what's it? Resistance. Anti-care. Okay. Please. I'm sorry. I have been called.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I'll. Can I continue when I come back? If
Yeah, yes. Another one will continue. Take over.
okay.
We can stop sharing it. Okay, so Kwame, you can take over. Let's know what you've done, what we did yesterday, or what you've done so far. The assignment I gave you.
Hello.
Hello.
So please, am I supposed to present the assignment or just show my understanding?
If we have the assignment and you want to explain to us what you've done, that's fine. But if you don't have it and you want to explain your knowledge, what's okay. So any of them, that's
Okay. Then I'll present the assignment, please.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sure. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Can you still see it?
Yeah, your screen is
Yeah,
visible.
I can see it.
The PowerShell, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we were asked to create a function to determine like the gradient and to determine. I created a function to determine the y coordinate when you have the gradient, the x coordinate, and the constant, which is we all know the formula is y is equal to mx plus c, as taught in our various high schools. So we first define it by saying straight line is you first like define the values you need. So you need the gradient which is equal to the x coordinate and the constant. So this is the formula which is gradient star x plus constant right here. So in the next line you see that I just stated straight lines 2 4 6. So the 2 represents the gradient which is the m, and the 4 is the x coordinate, which we are finding the y coordinate for that, and the constant is 6. So after solving I had 14. So in the 14 represents the y coordinate for a gradient of 2, an x coordinate of 4, and a constant of 6. Please do you get me?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. So in the
Can you? Hello.
hello.
Okay, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay, sure. So in the next line, I just like try to in the next line, it's stated that for x in range 15, which means from 0 to 14. So print x straight line 3x minus 6. So here for x in range, it means I'm not stating x as I did there as x to be 4, but I'm trying to code it like for 0 to 14 represents my x. So whatever you see here is the y coordinate for all the x coordinates in the range of 0 to 14. So here the x is 0 to 40. So here 0 you see -6. So the -6 represents the y coordinate. So print x straight line 3x minus 6, and the x has been there for x in range 15. So it means from 0 to 14. So for here x is 0 to 14, and the 3 is the gradient, and the -6 is the constant. Yes, so that's all. Hello. Hello.
Okay, hello. Yeah, you can continue. So are you done?
Yes, please.
So what do you have for class? I asked you that you should come up with something for class. So
Class.
this is been the functions that we did. So what about class?
Okay. So for class, hello.
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 Hello. Please, I'm getting an error.
To check the init, you are not supposed to leave a space. Okay. And do you start with the open and close bracket? So init, if I see that you have a space, it's underscore, continue the underscore. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, thank you.
So, but it means that you have to start again from your class because
Okay, sure.
you execute from. No, you should make sure that you leave the indents. Okay, because every method supposed to have indent, so you should start with indent, so that you can start your declaration in the init in indent. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please, my hashtag is not working, so I can't actually like comment. So I'll just continue. But this is like the next one is to find the y coordinate.
So you can continue.
Okay.
So what are you writing? Is it another method to find the y coordinates? So if it's a method, make sure it should be indented. It should fall on the same line with the init. Okay, no, like yeah. Okay, so it's another method. No, you start a method with definition, method definition. You get it? Now, one more thing. We always need to start the method with a small letter, not capital letter. So your method, if you can see the y coordinate is capital Y, but it's supposed to be small y. Always method function start with. Okay, so here, since you've already declared those ones, so you just add yourself, okay, and then everything
Sorry.
already there. So because you've already declared them there, so just self is okay. Then you close it. Now you can write your formula like what you've done for your function that you did a straight line. So in that you can now return what you want to return. The same thing, but the difference is that you are going to use the self to call the various variable like gradient is on this time, this or like this. So instead of that, you use.
Please, you said here I should just use the self.
So you close with self and you indent it, you terminate with the column. Now you move down. Check it where check your indentation where does it fall within that?
Please, does it fall within?
I think you've closed the main program. See what you were doing in class. You can see that I started with another.
Yes. Sorry.
No. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is a method, so it should be on the same line with the yeah. Yeah, as a being, that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you terminate with the column. Okay. So now you can write your function for this. So it should be the same thing like you did for the function. So here we just now, because now the difference is the self. Okay.
Please say like this.
Yeah.
Wait.
So that would be self.this. Yeah.
Please come again.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay, sure.
So did you return anything in your function? You printed it or returned?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking that in your function, the one you just put, did you return it or you just printed it?
I just printed it.
Okay, so you do the same thing, but make sure it should be in the same line.
Okay.
It should be the indent, yeah. So you do the same thing. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So what is this code for? The one we are writing down.
I want to give the values for like the gradient, x, and constant.
No, but that one, when you call it, you can give the value for. Okay, so now what I want is you need to return, to check your function, what you did. Go to your what you did, your function, the top left.
The
So,
returning I did here.
so your function, where is your function that? So you can see that straight line. Let's see, def straight line, then give the gradient and stuff. Okay,
Yes.
then you return gradient. Okay, so it's the same thing that you are supposed to do in your program here. So it means that you are just going to return that line, or you can just after that, because you've assigned it, so just return y gradient on the next line, which is the same. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Please, I'm on the right path.
Yeah. Okay. So now wait, I'm coming. So in your function, let's see what did you provide it? The one you just did at the top.
Um,
You
the
provided
y coordinate. The y coordinate.
then what's the name?
Please come again.
You provided the y coordinates.
Yes,
and then
please.
the y coordinates. I'm talking about the parameters that you provided.
And the gradient x and the constant.
Okay, so it's the same thing that you've done. Okay, so now you can exit your class. Okay, now you can now create the object of the class. I hope you remember. So you can create object of the class that you created. Then you can use that one to call your function. So it can be maybe y coordinate 1 as an object. Then you assign it to your class, because you are creating instance of the class. So that would be the class name, which is y capital coordinates. Okay. Now you provided the argument. So now you're going to provide the argument in there. So that's where you provide your maybe the values for y, the value for the x constant and stuff. Okay, so you open brackets and now you put in those values there. Yeah. Okay, then you close it. Okay. So now you hit down there. Okay. So now you created your y. So now you can use your object to call the method. So you can write your object name dot. So your object name start with the small letter. See what we get it. That is the object name. Okay.
And please, the y coordinate one is the object name.
Yes, that is the object name. So if you can just type y coordinates,
The capital.
the same as you did. No, you created a copy of what we just did. Okay. So now that is what we have as what y coordinates. That's y underscore. No, not that one. I'm talking about the line that you just put, So y underscore one. Okay, so yeah, no, just there's no space in the y. I'm just talking about what we just did.
Okay.
There's no space between the y. You have a space there. It just repeat that line, that name, that variable. Because if I assign everything to that variable, you just call the variable that you get assigned. The y underscore is 1. So that is your object name. How do you get it?
Yeah, so please, I'm calling the object name.
Okay, but I'm seeing the different here. Y underscore coordinate, and here it is the small letters. Maybe I'm not seeing it. It is the same thing. It's a y small letter. That is what I'm referring to. So it's y underscore 1. If it is the same, that is fine. So when you hit, no, you just call the class. That's why you saw that it came as the class. You didn't see anything object, because I can see your y is capital letter.
Yes.
Right. So you use the y underscore 1. So that will give you the object, its object density. Now you see this object. Now I can tell you that y coordinate object. How we can.
Yes, please.
So now that you created your object of the class, okay, now you can use your object of your class to call your method. And to call the method, you say y coordinate as you get those y coordinate 1 dot the method that you just created. I think your method is y underscore coordinates. Okay.
Please do like this.
Yeah. No. See what you type in. You want to see the output. Okay.
Yes.
See the output. So to see the output, what I needed to do is that you are y dot y1 dot the y yes like what you wrote.
Okay.
The method is the same thing.
Hello.
Yeah. Did you see the method that you just wrote? See the method. The method is, if I can see it, there where you did the after the init method, you created another method called y underscore.
Coordinate, yes.
Every method is having opening and close bracket. But if you do not bring it, you won't see it like method. Okay. So you call that one, you can say y, that is the y object dot the method. But you make sure that you end with opening and close brackets.
Oh, okay.
So the method name was y underscore. Yeah. And then you can hit enter. You could see that it has given you the number.
Yes.
How do you get it?
Yes, please.
This is how you work with the class. Okay, so it's just the same as the function that you've done, but now a class, you are just now going to have a class like a method instead of a function. And I told you that the difference between a method and a function is the same. Okay, and once you define all your attributes in your class that the initial method, you can just use the self to call them within your main. So only provide another maybe attribute when maybe the method that you are providing is having extra information that is not supposed to be in the unit. I hope you get it.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. So this you got the understanding of the class, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So thank you very much. Then you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
okay. Okay, so are you okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can take over.
Okay. Please, I'm done creating the class. So I wanted you to look through if everything is intact.
Okay. So now you can use the resistance voltage you need to call, because now in your method, the resistance method, okay, not any attributes there. So you are using the attribute from the init. That is the solve that.
Hey, so you have to create everything.
No, you can do reverse and it will work. Yes, like up key, your up key on your keyboard, and it can take you to the initial class. So you do up again. Yeah, so you just go back, then you can do so hit enter. So no, you do that, then you do up, down key, so that you get yeah. So you continue with that process. That happening.
So please, instead of calling the resistance, I'm using R now. I'm using R for resistance. This is everything for now.
Okay, yeah.
So now the object, how do you create an object of the class?
So you give the object a name, then you assign it to the class. The class will be electrical appliance. Then
Yeah.
you provide the initial values to the class, like maybe voltage, current, and power supply. Because what we assign here, that's what we did. We assign the unit to assign voltage to self. So those things are already be assigned to the class. So now you call
Okay.
your the name of the name, and then so what the name that you want to okay.
Now
So
I'm coming.
okay, then you assign it to the class. The class that will the capital. So electrical appliances, and then you now assign the value. So open brackets, open brackets, we give initial values to the
Okay.
which
In order of
that's so voltage.
okay.
Okay, then you hit enter. So now you created um your object. So you can use your object to call the method.
Okay.
So when you say object does the method,
Okay.
which your method is created. I have okay. No, I don't have it.
So I won't place anything in there. Like,
But you don't have it inside.
okay.
Yes. So
It's giving it.
now you can see that I give you the value for the resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please. It's clear.
So that is how you have a different depending on what exactly you want. So once you have the class, you can be added. So the only way you add maybe for instance, maybe in your resistance method, you want to do something different, maybe some other attributes that's not part of the initial attribute. That's where you add it. So
is clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, so is Christian here? I think Christian is gone. Okay, so what have we done so far? Let's see. I want to know your understanding in what we've done so far relating to we've done the string, we've done it. So can you let me know? Start from Pam. So can you let me know what we've done so far relating to maybe a string? Your understanding relating to that, or any of the maybe
Repeat the question again.
I'm asking you the topic that we created so far. We done strings, we done we did a little bit of collection types. We know what those collection types. Your understanding there. So if I pick any of the topic we created, give your understanding relating to that so far, what you learned, and if there's any contribution we can have. Yeah.
Okay. So with collection types, we learned about the dictionary. And in our learning of the dictionary, we learned that for you to create a dictionary, you have to you need a key and a value.
Okay.
A key and a value, and you can also import collections from Python.
Okay.
Collections like the order dictionary. The order dictionary, and we learned that the order dictionary gives a dictionary and order for, let's say, you state a key, maybe country, sound. It's like continuing the dictionary for you and I saw that like make sure it's presentable.
Okay. So in terms of, let's say, assigning a value to a variable, what is the accepted way of, if maybe I want to assign a value to a variable, but my variable declaration I start with an integer? Is that acceptable?
With your variable declaration, that's with an integer.
Yes. I start with an integer like 8 and then follow with other characters. Is it
Um,
acceptable?
if the value is like in how do you call this? Almost like it's considered as a string, so that one it won't be a problem if it is like put in those comments. But if it's not, then there will be like an error.
Okay. Nana, what do you also? What is your version?
Please, a question again.
I'm saying that in terms of, we already know a variable, what the variable stands for, and
Yeah.
we know what the value stands for. And I'm saying if with the starting of maybe a variable declaration, okay, I start my declaration of a variable with an integer, let's say 8, okay, followed by other characters, okay. Is it acceptable?
You start your variable declaration with an integer followed by other characters.
Yeah.
So, please let me understand a bit. You're trying to say that, like, let's, for example, the 8, you add maybe 8 next equals to like this value.
No, I'm saying that like example, I'll use 8 maybe 1 underscore name assigned to a string value, let's say in quotes. And I'm asking, is that acceptable?
I think always like alphabets, like letters of the. I've never used like an integer to store, like for storing values. There's always like alphabets that I use.
So
I don't need explanation.
what are we doing? Everything we want to know why. Okay, very important. So now, with that in mind, let me take this opportunity to explain that to you. Okay, so I will share my screen. So that's also basics which you actually need to know. Okay. Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
So what we do is that I'm saying that with A, okay, I'll start with A, let's underscore name, and then I'll assign it to a string. Let's say this. Okay. Now when you run this, definitely you are going to receive an error. Okay. And then you can see the error says that an invalid word, decimal word, literal. Okay. What it simply means is that we have what we call naming convention. Okay. So the naming convention simply means that you cannot start a variable declaration with an integer, no, or let's say a number. Okay. So a number can be a floating number, it can be integer number, it can be a complex number. Okay, so you can't start a variable with that. Okay, so that is one. Then you can also cannot start a variable naming with a special character. So, example. So this one is not acceptable. I can't do this. Let's say 8.0. Okay, 8.0. Okay, this is a floating value. So a number can either be a floating, integer, or complex. So you cannot name a variable with this. It's not acceptable. So once you do this, it's going to throw an error. Now you can start with a special characters like this with a dollar sign or stuff. So if I start with this and then I just run this, also going to throw an error too. Okay, it simply means that I cannot start with a special character. So if I run this code, you will see here, I will receive what syntax okay, error. Then you will see here, it just pointing to the sign, the dollar sign. Okay, it tells you that you can't start naming with a special character. Okay. Another point is that you cannot also name a variable. So maybe I have a name like first, then first name. You can't do this. So first name and I'll see. So you cannot name a variable with two different names, leaving a space. Okay. So you can't do that. You can't leave a space. So the space can cannot be part of naming of a variable. If I run this, you will see that it says syntax error and it's pointing to the name. You can see here. So I can't leave a space. So that's what it means. Okay. So you can do with special characters. You can do start with naming with the variable, and then you can also do with the special characters. So this is the count. Okay. And then what can I do? So what is the acceptable way of naming a variable? So of course, special characters is not only the dollar sign. There are others, but this one, I believe you know special character. I don't need to do all those ones. Okay. So now let's move on. What can I do? So the best way to start naming a variable, you can start with this one. If I can say this, let's say A. Now A, and then I will assign A to, let's say 7. Now this is okay, but in programming, always you try to name your variable in relation to what you are doing. So what does A stand for? So if anybody pick your code and want to understand, then you have to read your comments or your document before you know what exactly A stands for. Okay, so always we try to avoid using what simple names in naming your variable. Always is advisable. It's advisable always is advisable we stick to one. Okay, so that is one thing that I want you to know. So what is acceptable way? So maybe this one can be A can be maybe H. So instead of me saying E, I can say H. So the moment you see 7, you know that I'm talking about H instead of me using anything to represent that. Okay. So if I'm talking about first name, I will not just see name or I won't see X. So I will use the word first. Now first, you can see first is having two separate words. It's first and name. Okay. So the two ways you can do that is we can use underscore to separate the word like first name. So if I do first name assigned to this, okay, so this is acceptable. So if I run, so anytime I see first name, I usually know that first name represent what? Kingsley. Okay, so let's see if I also do this, but then this is not acceptable. You can't see first hyphen name. So first hyphen name is definitely a special character. So if you come here and then you run this code, you will see that a syntax error cannot assign to expression here. So you can see here. Now, what does this one means? It will mean that you are trying to subtract or something. It's like assignment to picture. You know, we use this one for. So it's not acceptable because it can confuse. Okay, so it's just looking at something like you mean equal or instead of equal. So it's trying to guess for you. So you don't need to let Python guess for you. So because this sign it can be for minus sign, it can be for maybe adding another one can be for equal. It can be so you don't leave that So we don't use hyphen, but then you can use what? Underscore to separate two different words. Okay, when we are using two different words, you use underscore. Okay, another way you can do that is to also use, maybe start the next name with a capital. So maybe I can say first name. This one too is acceptable. So it means that now I'm separating the words. So I can say first is different from name. Okay, so that is also accepted. Okay, you can also do this instead of me starting with first, and I can start the whole thing with underscore. So you can start the whole name with underscore like this. Sometimes you see Python, when you check, you can see Python has also done some of the naming like this. Okay, so you can start naming with underscore, which is also correct. Okay, so when you name with underscore, it's also correct. Okay, and then you can also add, it could be, I can add a number, like maybe an integer, and say first name, instead of here, I could see that maybe number 1. So number 1 can be this. Number 1, I can do this, which is correct. So you can add, after a character, you can add any number to it, which is correct. So you can say number 1, and this one is also correct. Okay, you can see this, or you can also do this. Instead of number 1 directly, I can write number underscore 1, which is also accepted. Okay, but for me, most code that you normally see, I prefer this. So that's why mostly you see me, when I have two different words, I try to separate them with underscore. Okay, so now you will see that this number 1. So when I see here, I'm talking about number 1, number as a string and number as an integer. So separating them makes it easy for anyone to read your code. Okay, so this is for naming convention. So you can get Python naming convention, you can follow Python naming convention, and then you can see a whole stuff of naming convention. But this is the main reason that you can't start naming with integer. You can do this, you can do this. So once you understand all those things, so that is the question that I just posted. Can we start the naming with this? Okay, I hope it's clear.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's see another question that I want to ask. If I want to know the length of a string, what function can I use to get a length of a string, or a length, a collection type? What function?
Len.
Length.
L-E-N. Yeah.
Okay, so I can use the length function. So I have this first name here, and so if I say length, and then I place my first name inside, first underscore name, and that will give me the length of that. Okay, so that is good. Now, slicing is slicing part of a list or a string. What command do you need, or what tools do you need to slice? So, for instance, if I want to slice king out of king How will you do that?
Please, you can use indexing.
Okay, indexing. So how can you guide me?
Okay. So, for example, if the Kingsley example, maybe you assigned Kingsley to a variable. So when you're slicing Kingsley, let's say Kingsley was assigned to first name. Yeah, first name. Okay. So when you're slicing, you just need a square bracket and the column. Yeah. And you add the specific indexes inside there.
Okay, so I need a square bracket like this. The column.
It has to be attached to the variable.
Okay, so I have to attach the variable which is first name, right? So
Yes,
now,
please.
Kingsley, how will I?
Yeah, you start from the first index is always 0.
The first index is always 0.
If you are starting from the left, yeah.
Mhm.
And for since you want to get king, it's going to be you are going to the second one will be 4.
The second one will be 4.
Yeah. The step is going to be 1, but you don't need to have like that one. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, good. So I think you've gotten the slicing method, you've gotten the other thing. Like I told you that when it comes to string has other properties. I hope you remember them.
Yes,
Strings,
please.
other properties that strings have that you can use it to. Can you give me some of the properties? Any that comes in mind?
Split.
Splits. Okay.
Sorry, strip. Sorry, I was confused.
What?
Strip. Yeah.
Okay. Something like this. Right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. And then what again? What again do you remember?
Capitalize.
Capitalize. Okay. And what again?
Format.
Okay. So I think you've got, so these are the properties that comes with. So split is also part. Okay. So you are not confused. So split, as you mentioned, is also part of the properties that we can gain from that. Okay. So if I have a variable like this, and then I see help. Let's see help. So what do we use help for? What are that functions? What role does it play in programming? Help in Python programming. What role?
Yeah, help will give you info about the class the specific object comes from.
Okay. And what again? Uh, Kwame, what again?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking the help.
The help gives information about a certain function. When
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm using the first name here. You can see that here I have the no Python documentation for Kingsley. How you can see. no Python documentation for Kingsley because, of course, Kingsley is what is assigned to that. Okay, so if I use string, I hope you remember the string method like this, st, so like this. So this simply means what? A string. This simply means what? Integer. This simply means a float. Okay. And what do we call this? And then we also have let's say boolean. Okay. So now there's a collective name that we can use for this. Who can help? Who can help? What collective name can we use for this?
Data types. No.
Yeah, that's but there's a specific. I remember callable.
Yeah.
Something that is callable. So
Yeah.
these are all strings. Okay, so this represents each individual data type. So if, for instance, I want to know more about, let's say, a string, so I can place this one. I can place this one in a help function because we know that this one is the function for a string. Okay, or you can use the sign. Okay, but the sign will not give us more information like this one, like this. Okay, so if I want information, I will just type this one, str, this, and then help is going to give me that kind of information. Okay, so now you can see that I have the class objects. So I believe now you understand class, right? So I have a class object for a string. Okay, and the information that is inside this, what name can we give to this information? What we are seeing, what the help give us, what collective name can we give to that? The information that the help function gave us. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking that this information that the help function just gives, what collective name can we give to it?
Built-in functions.
No, I'm not talking about the function. I'm saying that when I use the help and I place inside my string function, the string callable function, they give me all this information. And I'm saying that the information that the help brought, what name can we give to that? I hope you were using that. Do you remember the doc string? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you remember doc string? Doc
Yes.
string.
Yes, please.
So this is the document string. So when you were writing your code, I saw Kwame, you were writing your doc string. Okay. So anytime maybe anyone pick your class, I can find the information about that class or maybe a method what it was doing. So when you don't provide this information, it makes it difficult for other maybe end user or developer to use your original code. Okay. string, what string is all about. So you can learn a lot from Python itself. Okay, you can learn a lot from Python itself. So you can see here all this information. So have you seen that we started a method here? So if you see this one, what are this one tells you? Add underscore add, then this. Okay, so you can see here, you can start with this one and find. So these are all methods here. Okay, and then what makes this one a method? You can tell me. Why are we saying these are methods? You can see method definition. Why are we saying these are methods but not functions?
Self.
Because of self. Okay, because of self. So with this, we've gotten the understanding of all this information. So you can see these are all methods here. Okay, that are inside the. Then you can see here the capitalized. You can see here. This is the attribute. So these are some properties, attributes of the string class. So you can see them. You can see case folder. You can see. So these are all different methods that are in there. So this is a